Welcome back, Seafood Evan fan. Today we're going to be talking about a secret in Wing Chun, what makes it fundamentally different from all the other martial arts. It's called Chi Sau. Chi Sau stands for sticking hands in Wing Chun. What makes it so special is this is the reason, this is the secret, this is the technique that allows you, when you're in close, when you're fighting in close, to not only gain control, also something else very special. So, I asked Napoleon to come back here. What were we doing? What the heck is going on here when you see us doing this motion, okay? This is called, this is like double sticking hands. So this means we're training. If you, actually, you know what's very cool? Now that you understand, you already know what these positions, you recognize them. So you're gonna recognize here, Tan Sau, Bong Sau. This one you're gonna learn Certain Fuk Sau. This one here, okay? What is training here? Most people see on that, so you can see it's training to change the position. So when Napoleon's up here on Tan Sau, I'm here responding in Bong Sau, okay? Now what happens is, he's gonna push down. He's creating downward pressure here with his Tan Sau, okay? For me, Bong Sau is very strong going this way, not strong going this way. Actually, it's very weak that way, okay? That's why you never hold Bong Sau. So when he pushes down here, then my response here is to change it to Tan Sau. That's a much stronger position going forward. My structure here is to support it. Now for him on this side, you can see this hand here, okay? I'm in Fuk Sau here, he's in Tan Sau coming forward. When he feels pressure disappear, that means if he's not careful, he's gonna get hit, okay? So when pressure disappears, then he turns into Bong Sau, okay? All you're seeing here is both hands doing the same thing at the same time. This is the beginning, okay? This is the structure from this Chi Sau. Once you're comfortable with this, then from here, you're training yourself to respond to different threats, okay? Then you can see you can also turn to attack. This becomes a flowing natural process. You may think it looks kind of similar to Tai Chi push hands. Similar, one aspect similar, the pressure is similar. Different aspect is, in Tai Chi push hands is more to do with energy going back and forth. That's what they're trying to do more. Wing Chun this is very specific what you're trying to train here. So if you remember, I told you before, this part of your arm is called your arm bridge, okay? My Sifu always said that this is like having, in Wing Chun you see with your arms, not with your eyes. It's so true, because what happens is, if we're here, Napoleon, hands up like this, okay? We're fighting. So if he's just trying to punch me, so if I'm waiting and he tries to punch me, it's very hard if I'm just looking with my eyes to see what's happening. It's very hard for me to stop in time. Sometimes you may get lucky if someone's very obvious you can see, okay? Here's something different though. The minute I make contact with him, okay, just with my hands, I'm not grabbing, I just make contact. Can be arms, can be hands. Then if he tries to throw a punch from here, doesn't matter where he tries to, I can feel it a mile away. I can feel what's happening. Actually, even with one hand here, okay, if he tries to throw a punch, doesn't matter with what hand, or throws the other hand, the reason I can know that's coming is I feel him shift in his body. So Napoleon, you can see when you relax, you put your hand on me, okay, when I'm here, he can feel what's happening. So the key here is that you make that connection. The reason we're trying to get in close in Wing Chun, this is something that happens with people. Instinctively, you have a problem, you're trying to stay away. The problem with staying away, if I stay at this distance here, we're equal. I can punch, he can punch, there's really no difference. So it's, again, when he's throwing fast punches, it's almost impossible for me if I just stay and try to block. You've seen before, it's very hard for me to do that. Wing Chun, part of being a Wing Chun fighter, you have to get over that mental barrier of getting in close, making contact. Because when I'm here, if I don't want to stay here, if I hit here, now all of a sudden, it doesn't matter what he does, okay? I can feel exactly what's coming. I can always feel what's coming next. That puts me in the driving seat. I'm in control here, okay? This is also especially important for those of you, we're talking, come forward a little bit, we're talking before about sometimes in life, okay? Maybe you're having someone who has let's say they have dementia and you have an older parent or something, you're trying to take care of them, but sometimes they can get violent or whatever. This is a situation here where I don't have to use any Kung Fu techniques that are offensive or gonna hurt someone. All I have to do is have hands on here, okay? Then if someone's going crazy or having whatever, I can just control. I can control, no problem, because you know why? Here's the secret. When my hands are here, okay, before it begins, I can control the motion. So that means we talked about this from a fighting perspective, okay? Baby, teenager, adult, okay? Here with Chi Sau, with my hands on here, I can control the punch when it's still a baby. By the time it becomes an adult, then it has tremendous power. So if someone is having some kind of fit here, okay, if I'm waiting here, he's going crazy, then I'm always trying to stop this adult. It's a real problem, okay? Because they're big, strong, powerful. If I'm here, before it begins, I can control it, okay? It's hands-on. The only barrier for you, two things. First of all, you have to get comfortable being here. You have to get comfortable. You're gonna fight Wing Chun, you have to get comfortable being in close. You have to get comfortable you wanna make contact, okay? When you learn Chum Kyu, the second form, called seeking the bridge, you're seeking. Everything we're doing here, I'm trying to seek, I wanna gain contact. When I gain contact, then I can use my tools. I don't have contact, I can't use my tools. They're not useful, okay? This is all about making contact. I hope you get that through the other lesson I'm talking about. Even when we're doing lap style, I have to make contact for that to work. This is exactly the same. This Chi Sau is fundamental, the whole idea, okay? So for you, when you're first learning, we teach single hand Chi Sau first. That's one person. Don't worry about Fuq Sau, I'm gonna teach you next time. One person's on top here, Fuq Sau, one person Tan Sau. Then you just practice like this. One person strikes, Tan Sau. This is the key. So don't just wave your arms around. This is important. This person pulls down, pressure down. This person feels pressure, shoots forward. He shoots forward, Tan Sau. I smother this with Fuq Sau. Then here, he feels me disappear. He feels me pull down. It teaches your arms, okay? Teaches your defense automatically. You feel that pressure, you do it automatically. So that's the purpose of Chi Sau, sticky hands. This has been training for Wing Chun for a long time, this training method. I'm so interested in history and trying to find out where it comes from. Actually, Snake claims to have the same training. I found one very old footage of Snake doing something they call sensitivity training. Looks very, very similar. But then I also see they have a wooden dummy, so I don't know. Two possibilities: they adopt from Wing Chun or comes from Wing Chun from Snake. Very difficult to see. I can't tell you which one. Either way, for now, for most people, you can see this unique training to Wing Chun, okay? So when you do this training, at home it's gonna be a little bit confusing sometimes. Really, this one, you kinda need someone, but you can get the concept even without. So I want you to think about this here, your arm bridge here, when you're in contact, even helps to close your eyes. So when my Sifu always had us, he would have us close our eyes. Sometimes we do blindfold, you do blindfold, even with groups of people, it's amazing. Suddenly you see totally different things happening. This is really important in Wing Chun. When you make contact here, okay, easy to do here at home. In a fighting scenario or another scenario where you need to use this technique, you have to clear your mind. So when Napoleon's fighting me and he's thinking about whether he's gonna do the wrong move or make a mistake in front of the camera, whatever, then he can't see, okay? He can't see with this. This you have to empty your mind. This meditation, you can go back to my other one, will help. So here, I empty my mind, then I'm just focused on what's happening, okay? I'm just focusing on this. Then when I try to find, then he can do something, okay? You clear your mind, turn on these lights. Don't worry about what you're seeing. This can trick you. This won't trick you, okay? The minute you have contact here, you can see what's gonna happen. You trust your instincts here. You train that sensitivity by doing these drills. Okay, last thing, you want to train this at home, you want to get great at it, don't even worry, okay? Even if you have let's say your partner or your brother or friend, whatever, wants to help you learn, they should help you. They want to help you learn these tricks, then when you're doing this, let's say Napoleon doesn't know what he's doing. He just has hands, okay? He can push here, I can push here, keep your hands relaxed. We're just pushing, trying to find an opening. At first you just roll, you just listen with your hands, okay? Next, I try to strike, he can learn to defend. You just figure, I'm trying to hit you, I'm trying to hit you, and then you get the idea. So even if you're not doing perfect Chi Sau, the concept is what's important. The concept. So then when you get great at doing two hands, then I want you to try this one. It's more advanced, but it's useful. You just try putting one hand, okay? And then when you listen with your hand. Then when your opponent tries to punch you, does whatever, or tries to, oh, you can feel I feel his body shift, then you can stop, okay? Then you can respond. That's the trick. So practice that. First practice, you want to practice, maybe my one hand was too advanced. With your friend, partner, whatever, just do the two hands, train at home like this, okay? You just put two hands on, and then for now, I just want you to feel, you just try to feel different things they're doing. You'll see how easy it is to control when you have that, okay? It's actually amazing, amazing tool. Then, if you want to practice at home, the actual motion, we'll just start with one, okay? That's from Tan Sau here, and then you can go to Bong Sau, Tan Sau to Bong Sau, you go again. When you get this one, okay, that's one half of the two-hand Chi Sau. That's a lot of information. Do focus on the listening skills first, all right? Until next time, I hope this one's very useful, super important, so you got to practice it. Until next time, Devin Fan, 8 Immortals Wing Chun, we'll be back. And then next time we're going to explain, okay, Fuq Sau. This is a really confusing one, but it's super cool, so we're going to learn about that one too. All right, till next time, stay strong, keep training.